Yo guys, what is going on? It is your boy Nick from the Foot Market. I have a brand new video for you guys today. I'm double uploading on the channel, so hopefully you guys are ready and I'm ready to go for that. What we're going to be talking about today is I want to talk to you guys about icons and the future of them and kind of what I think more about them. I know a lot of people wanted a video on prime icons and icons in general. Let's just touch upon the market really quickly. We are sitting right now. Look, I'll tell you guys from experience, regardless of what this says, the market for icons is doing well right now. It's not really down. It's down a little bit from this weekend, but to be honest, you guys can see the index. Look, the index on Saturday, right? Friday, Saturday, you're looking like 137. You guys can see the jump. That's Friday, it was high, but you guys can see the jump here to 137. So icons go very high on Friday nights every week. Right now, it's about 137. So it's about the same price as what it was this weekend. So that's why I'm trying to get you guys to understand that icons right now are doing very well. And a lot of people have been asking me questions on Twitter, trading with icons, all that kind of stuff. You know, what's the deal, Nick? Like, what is going on with them? Can you get a video? Can we talk about them? What do you think about them as we head into Black Friday? When do you think they'll be lowest? I'm going to cover all that today because I feel like it's very relevant and you guys really want to know that stuff. So we're going to go for it. If you guys enjoy the video, just drop a thumbs up if you want to. You don't have to drop a thumbs up. I do this stuff, man, because I like bringing you guys the content. So I think icons in general, guys, look, I think there's going to be every single year, there's one major drop-off for Black Friday. There's going to be one drop-off with these cards, and when that drop-off happens, you have to be ready to go. It's very simple. These guys, I'll tell you this, right? For example, Seedorf, Gerard, Ballack, who else in here? Nedved, Hierro, Yashin, and that's probably it. Maybe Socrates as well. All of these guys are less of the meta icons. So what I mean by that is that they're the less in-demand icons. So these guys will most likely have a longer period to pick up and a longer time to recover. What I will tell you is that Henry, Ronaldinho, Hullet, R9, Carlos, Rio Ferdinand, not really Rio Ferdinand anymore because I got the SBC, Matthias, Maldini, Eusebio, Raul, Best, and Cruyff. All of these guys are going to have one drop-off, and when that happens, you have to get them. That's it. When they drop off, guys, that's going to be their lowest. And I'm telling you guys right now, they're not going to have two drop-off periods. So there's going to be a time during the pre-crash when they go really low because people are selling up. I remember this last year from R9. R9 dropped like 1 million coins in like 3 days. And once he dropped the mill, boom, it was over. He started rising like crazy. People started buying back into him. So it's all about this game with these icons, and I'm just talking about the future a few weeks. It's all about waiting till they get lowest and then buying in just after they get lowest. Now, a lot of you guys are going to say, Nick, how the hell do you know when these prime icons are going to be lowest? You don't. You have to look at the market and you have to understand, and I will be there to help you guys. You have to understand when people start to buy back in. You can start to see when people are starting to get back in and decide, okay, it's gone to its lowest. The market decides when these cards will get to their lowest. You don't decide it. So you have to play with the market, and you cannot be that guy who tries to get Hullet when he's 400k down and say, yo, I've got this. I'm ready to go. I had people last year who bought into these cards at that rate, and they got screwed basically. The card went down another 400k because they try to be a tough guy. It is always better to buy in late to a card than early. Let me just reiterate that to you guys so you know. It is always better to be late to the party than early to the party. It's the same thing with real life, guys. You guys don't want to be the first dude in the room at these parties. You want to be walking in late in style. So that's kind of what this idea is of these prime icons. So really wanted to talk prices with you guys and how I'm trading with them right now and what I'm really doing. They're obviously very, very high right now, but I know the market has the stableness to keep them high. I've been killing it on icons recently. I don't know if you guys have been seeing a lot of my deals and things like that. I post them on Twitter. If you guys want to follow my Twitter, the link is in the description. It's not a plug. It's like just letting you guys know. That is what that you guys can find me on Twitter. I wanted you guys to know that yesterday I got into the top 100. This is a road to glory. I got into the top 100 on PlayStation during a pack opening month. Did this all during October. This is like a 24 million month. I'm very high up in the top 100 monthly as well, but the all-time was really something cool to get into. I think we're almost top 50 on the top 100 monthly. We're very close. We're 70th. We're 69th for the month. We're 23 million on the month. So I've been trading with icons a lot, guys. They've been making me a lot of coins. And I think the biggest tip to you guys with the icons is that every single icon has a moment of panic for about like an hour. You just have to watch them. So I still have to make middle icon squads. Still have to do that kind of thing. I basically just go through here, and I check prices a few times per day. So like for me, I'll give you guys a perfect example. Carlos sells at 135 all the time. But there's also a point in the day where people get tired of listing him once, so they all start undercutting each other. So what will happen is then the market chills out because they see a ton of undercutting. So like there was an hour yesterday where Carlos was like 121, and I didn't have the coins to buy him, but I would have bought him because you guys can see today he's sellable at 135. And that's kind of how the whole icon market works. If you have a lot of coins, this R9 yesterday was 6.6. I think it's 7.5 now. Now I'm not sure if it's selling, but that's kind of it. I would also say just even checking these cards a lot, you guys can find snipes and deals. This Vieira came up at 2.5 a ton yesterday, 2.7, 2.5, and they were up for a minute or two. I will tell you guys, I had a deal late night before I went to bed. I checked 88 Vieira, and I got him for 2.1 million last night. I sold him for 2.3. I might have sold him a little too early, but I sold him for 2.3 last night. He's now 2.4, which is a little expensive. He's not selling at this price, but somebody listed at 2.1 who was on the market for like 10 minutes, and I was able to get that deal. And you guys can see that while 88 Vieira is really up right now, some other icons aren't. Larson I picked up last night at 1.12. I sold him at 1.21, but even some of the icons that I have right now are low relative to the other icons. So while Hullet and Vieira might be up, Steven Gerrard is really low. And that's something that's very interesting right now. He's 1.535, and that's interesting. He's very, very low. He's not expensive right now. I feel like I'm kind of stuck with him. I might have, I don't know. I had to buy it last night because I sold him last weekend at 1.63 when I bought him at 1.5. I bought him at 1.5 late last night, and it's not selling right now, obviously, because he is obviously, guys, because of the circumstances of a lot of people are trying to sell them right now. Usually, the best time to sell icons, I wanted to tell you guys, is in the afternoon to nighttime of UK time. So that's usually the hot spot for if you want to sell icons at an inflated price. It's usually afternoon UK time to nighttime. That's usually when the most people are in the US playing FIFA, and over in Europe and other countries, it seems to be just the hot spot of the market. I'm rocking out with these 2 Del Pieros right now. I know you guys are sitting there. Excuse me, my voice. I know you guys are sitting there wondering why I have 2 Del Pieros. 92 Del Piero's been selling at 1.4 this week. I was able right now to get 2 Del Piero's for today, 1.31, and I think the other one I got very close to that 1.31. I listed it overnight. I got it for 1.314. So I was very, very, very lucky to get some really good deals on Del Piero. So I'm trying to work on flipping those right now. For me, this has been the slowest period of selling icons I've ever had. I listed literally 5 icons overnight. They didn't sell, but that is also because I listed at higher prices than what they actually were. For me, guys, icons are going to have one more week of booming. I think this Thursday after rewards, the icons are going to absolutely skyrocket. There's like no doubt in my head that they're going to just absolutely rocket in price. And that's a genuine feeling. I feel like they are going to just fly in price. And I think that it's because, guys, I don't think a lot of people are going to be holding out on not buying their teams for a lot longer. I think people are going to cave and just buy their teams. I personally think it's a very good investment for you guys moving forward. To anybody that wants to trade with icons, I would say that you guys have a really good opportunity Thursday morning before rewards and Wednesday night to pick up icons for good deals. There are a lot of good deals at that time period that I have seen that don't get bought. Like, people don't buy them because they're waiting for rewards. If you see an icon and you do the research on Flippin and it's too cheap, please buy it, because icons after rewards on Thursdays, every single week, it's like the #1 thing that soars. Even the guys like 88 Ferdinand last week went to 800K, and I'm telling you, they go to these prices and they get bought. People are buying icons on Thursday. Thursday nights are the time when the most icons are bought on both consoles. It doesn't matter what console you're on, they are getting bought the most right at that time. And it's a fact, guys. I'm telling you right now, it's a genuine fact. They get bought so much during that period of time. It's absolutely insane. So that's a good price on Lineker. I'm going to buy that. The thing with Lineker is that this card, for me, I sold last weekend at 115, which is really, really high. Right now, he's about 112. But I sold this card last weekend, guys, at a really, really high price. That's also a fresh card. So the idea of buying fresh cards with attackers is crucial to you guys making coins. This is going to ease your sale so much. If you get fresh icon attackers, it is going to ease your sale. I'm not going to say a bad word, but a ton. If you guys are able to do that, that's actually a fresh one that's not selling. So that's bad news for me. That's a 112 fresh one. So I'm actually going to hold on to my Lineker right now. I don't really like the price of him right now at 112. Obviously, I don't want to sell just to make 10,000 coins. I want him to be 115 so I can make 40K and maximize my profit. So also a lot of times with icons, as you guys can see right there, For me, I'm trying to almost wait till some of them sell so the market can go up. I'm not a big fan of like buying an icon for a cheap price and undercutting them. Look, if you see on the hourly that a guy like Lineker hits 114, then don't sell him. Like, wait till he hits that price. Icons will always rebound. That's why you're seeing with me with Del Piero. They have their hotspots. They're going to have their windows of people buying them. And that's when you have to strike. When people are buying into the icon a lot, that's when you have to strike. And what do I mean by that is that's when you have to sell. You cannot wait all day for these guys. I just personally, right, like, so I'll give you guys a perfect example, right? I'm going to take you guys over to flip it. Del Piero's 92 right now. It's very low. I purchased two. Even at 138, it's arguably low. He's very high on Xbox. He's been like 1.45. And if you look on the hourly at, I think it was Sunday, he was like 144. And I saw him yesterday at an hour or two at 145. So what you guys can see me doing right now is I have two Del Pieros, but I'm not listing them low. I have them listed high. I have one listed in the 1.4s, and the other one's listed very high in the 1.3s. So I'm not a big fan of ever undercutting people. I'm a big fan of you guys holding cards and selling them when the time is right. Never, if you get an icon deal, like, you guys have to promise me, you just never undercut these players. It's not going to work out for you guys. Just never undercut. Wait till the card goes up. And that's my biggest advice for icons, is just never be the guy who is listing under people, because it's just gonna, all you're gonna do is start panic on the market. A lot of you guys have been asking me about 85 Blanc. He is gonna hit 1 million this Thursday after awards. He's just about there. He almost hit it last week. I think he's hitting 1 million this Thursday after awards. I think he's gonna hit it. I think we're gonna do it, and I think it's gonna be very, very impressive for you guys to watch. Baby, an 85 rated baby icon hit 1 million. It's been pretty crazy with that Blanc card. He's freaking OP. He's gonna hit 1 million. So if you guys want to get him for your team, buy him while he's in the 900s, because he's not gonna be there for very long. In my opinion, guys, that's gonna be a card that you guys are gonna laugh, but he will hit that price. And that's gonna be something that I think you guys are gonna find funny. I think when you guys see that, what you guys can see right now is what I'm doing is, a lot of the time when I have some free time, I just like to go to the 59th minute of icons. I like to go to the 59th minute of icons, and I like to just check out what's going on with some of these cards and see what's happening, because a lot of the times the deals you will find are on the 59th minute. And so that's something that I always use to my advantage, is that you guys can usually get some killer deals if you guys do go to the 59th minute. Wow. So another Lineker. It looks like Lineker is getting packed right now. Another Lineker at 1.1. I'm going to be all right. See, you guys can see I'm holding out on that. I'm going to wait till I get my window later on to sell him for some profit. And that's kind of the best tip I can give you guys, man. Like, never panic with icons. Always understand that at some point or some hour, they're going to rebound back to the price that they should be at. And I will hopefully try to sell some of these icons this afternoon. That's probably my best plan for these guys. And yeah, so that's kind of be the update on the video for icons today and this week ahead. I would believe that all these icons, even like the top risers every Thursday, are going to be your guys like Dino, Cruyff. These guys right now are about, Dino was 3 mil yesterday. These guys soar every Thursday, and every Thursday they get a little bit higher in price, which is going to keep happening to all these icons this week. In my opinion, Raul should be like 2.25 after this Thursday. He's been coming up at like 2.0. So that kind of stuff will happen. So I would say if you guys want to get any icons, be greedy, get your cards now while you can. Guys, thank you so much for watching the video today. I had a video that was out this morning on when to sell your team. If you guys want to watch that, it is out. It's going to be very helpful to you guys. And thank you guys for watching. I love you guys, man. Bless up, and I'll see you guys in the video soon. Peace out.